Today we are talking about shaping a waist. Hello, it's Zoe here, and today I want to share with you my top 3 tips for shaping the waist. This is an area that some of us women naturally with our genetics have, and for others it takes a little more work. But the thing that I love about these tips is they apply to all of us because they help us to draw in and shape the waist. And a lot of times us women go about this the wrong way. Unfortunately, we end up doing a bunch of crunches or sit-ups, or we try and do a ton of cardio. And those two things aren't really the best way to shape the waist specifically. So I'm going to share with you my tips today. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you are excited to learn these tips and this is an area that you're interested in, please hit the like button so I know, so I can keep making the kinds of videos that you like. So tip number 1 is to work the obliques. The obliques are the muscles that run the sides of our waist right here. So they are great muscles to work because they actually run right along your waist all the way here. They're very long. They also wrap towards the sides and the back here. So I want to share with you a couple of my favorite oblique exercises you can do right from home without any equipment. And these are straight out of my 15-minute follow along from home core routine that you can find at the link around this video. So exercise number 1, I probably should have put a mat down, but hey, we're freestyling it today. Let me just tilt you down a little smidge. Exercise number 1 for the obliques is going to be a yoga inspired one, and we sit in a boat pose like so, with your feet on the floor, your shoulders drawing back and down, chest lifted, lean back and bring your hands together, pressing the palms. You're just going to twist to one side, breathing out and really feeling that squeeze through the side of your waist, coming back to center, go the other way. Now, something we want to notice is that our knees aren't moving around. You're just isolating and getting that squeeze. Great exercise, and great one for everybody. If you're a beginner, that's a great one to start with. Exercise number 2, I'm sorry, I've got a drink over there. Starfish. You're twisting and reaching up with the legs. Then of course, if you know me, last one, you know my favorite is planks. I'm a plank girl. Planks are great because they work the deep muscles of the core. And then when we come into a side plank, we're of course working the obliques as well. You know there's tons of variations we can do in a side plank. These are just the basics, and there's a lot more to learn and to try, but those are 3 great exercises you can do to specifically target the waist and the obliques. Starfish, boat pose twist, and side plank. Tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to work your TVA. That is short form for transverse abdominis. That is the built-in corset that naturally is in our body. We already have our own corset, not one that you strap on, it's already there. And when we work that muscle, we really pull in the core from all angles. So a great way to do this is just to learn how to activate the muscle. So what I want to do right now is teach you how to activate this muscle properly. This is great for any of us who have back pain, want to get a noticeable result in the waist and core, have had children, so let's try it. You're going to bring your hands onto your belly. If you're pregnant, just don't do this. Take a big deep breath in. Breathe all the air out and try and squeeze everything in from the sides and feel as if you're pulling up from the bottom here. Now, a little test that I do, again, don't do this if you have a hernia, if you're pregnant, give a little punch to your tummy. You'll sometimes see me going like this because your body naturally pulls in the TVA when there's going to be a little tap. Like if somebody was going to punch you, you would go like, oh, you would tighten. Those are the muscles, the TVA muscles that are deep in the core. So we need to learn how to activate those. Now, let's come into a regular plank and think about activating those same muscles, those like inner protection muscles. So rather than tilting that beautiful booty up, tuck the bum under and bring it down. And I found when I was first starting out that on the exhale, the breath out, it's really easy to pull your core in. So every time you're inhaling, think your spine is long, you're setting up. Every time you're exhaling, pulling in, just like we practice standing. Of course, you could do this for the forearms. You could start from the knees if you need to, but you're really thinking about pulling in and activating those muscles. So many people are like, I can do plank for 2 minutes, and I'm like, wow, you're probably not activating your core correctly, because me, who's been doing planks for 17 years, I can still get a little bit of a shake at 30 seconds. Why? Because I know how to activate the correct muscles. And I always say this in my workouts that shaking is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength, because you know how to activate the muscles. Those muscles are working for you because they're strong and they're holding you up. So if you ever shake in a workout, don't feel like, oh, I'm weak, I can't do this. No, you can do this. That's your body telling you you can do this. And if you're really looking to have an amazing, short, fun little workout, make sure you tap the link I placed for you around this video. Head on over and see what my 15-minute follow along from home core routine is all about, because it has helped so many women around the world say, I love my body, and I want to help you with that too. And I'm going to help you feel energized, ready to take on the day, feel strong, feel feminine and confident. That's why we're all here, right? To look and feel our best. The third and final tip is about cardio, because it would be silly to talk about the abs and the waist, or really any body part, without talking about where we naturally store fat as women and genetically, because we're all different. Some women store more weight in their stomach, some store more weight in the bum, some store more weight in their boobs. We have such different bodies, all of us, right? But in order to really get noticeable changes within the core and the waist, of course, we have to talk about burning fat, burning calories, and cardio. Pardon me. So what I stand behind is called HIIT cardio, high intensity interval training. It's like a roller coaster for your heart rate. You get your heart rate up, and it's really hard, and then you take a break and it comes back down, and then you get it back up high. That is where the interval comes in. It's great for creating the afterburn effect. It's great for helping us to naturally boost our metabolism after our workout. It's short, it can be super fun, and it is very effective. So ratio that we use is 20 to 10 seconds for what I want to talk about here. And that's a very classic, proven, scientific ratio that's great for fat burning. So for 20 seconds, for example, we would do like a squat and twist. For 20 seconds, going nice and quick. Now here at Yoga Burn, we do a lot of low impact. So that is a low impact exercise, highly effective. We would do that for 20 seconds. Then for 10 seconds, we'd be resting. If you're following along in my workout, I'd be like saying great things to you, like, come on, you can do this. We're gonna get ready for our next one. You know what's coming next. Then the next exercise would come. And it might be something like a mountain climber for 20 seconds, right? We would do that and then take 10 seconds rest. We would do that 8 times through. That is a total of 4 minutes of cardio. How, tell me, does 4 minutes of cardio sound to you? Sounds pretty doable, right? It sounds pretty good, right? And I think a lot of us think we need to slave away on cardio equipment for a half hour, 45 minutes, 60 minutes, and that's not the case when you choose the right kind of cardio and when you have your whole routine scaled into helping with this. I've recently been doing coaching calls and meeting up with some wonderful women in our community, seeing what their experience is like. And so many of them are like, I can't believe that in 15 minutes, like 15 minutes 3 times a week truly is all it takes, and I'm seeing results within a few weeks. Like, It's pretty amazing, so many women that I've spoken to, how much this has helped them. And especially women who find that their body is more straight up and down are noticing that they're able to get that pull in and that cinch in our waist, which then helps us to feel feminine, right? Like, I mean, it feels so good to put on a dress and feel like you have those feminine curves. And I know this is an area that us women like to work, and it feels great when we get noticeable results. So that's just what I wanted to help with. And I hope you found this video truly, truly helpful. If you did, you're gonna love working out with me from home, 15 minutes. Tap on the link or make a comment below and I'll make sure that you get it so you can check out the full routine and see what it's all about. I'm wishing you a great day. If you found this video helpful, make sure you share it, or if you weren't able to watch the whole thing, make sure you hit that share button so that it'll save on your profile and you'll be able to come back to it when you feel like you're ready to get started. So I'm wishing you a great rest of your day and thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. Big hugs. Lots of love. Bye-bye.